My next review is called Annabelle Creation in 2017. Here's the storyline. Mr. Samuel Mullins, Anthony LaPaglia, handcrafted wooden tools and dolls. He seems very happy with his wife Esther, Miranda Otto, and their daughter B, Samara Lee. That is until B is quickly taken from them in a road accident. Sometime later, the Mullins opens their old home to sister Charlotte, Stephanie Sigmund, and a handful of young girls from an orphanage, in particular, a wheelchair crutch-bound girl named Janice, Talitha Bateman. By this time, Mrs. Mullins has been bedridden with a condition, and Mr. Mullins appears quiet and withdrawn. Directed by David F. Sandberg, written by Gary Dauberman. Here's the cast. Anthony LaPaglia as Samuel Mullins, Samara Lee as B, Miranda Otto as Esther Mullins, Brad Greenquist as Victor Palmieri, Lulu Wilson as Linda, Talia Elena Bateman as Janice, Stephanie Sigmund as Sister Charlotte, Mark Brumhall as Father Macy, Grace Fulton as Carol, Philippa Cowherd as Nancy, Taylor Buck as Kate, and the cast goes on. Suffer myself to watch another Annabelle film because I was not a fan of the first one whatsoever. In my opinion, it hurt the Conjuring franchise. But me being me, I purchased it on YouTube for like $10, digital copy, and I said, fuck it. Well, look, this is way better than the first one. I'm still ankling for Annabelle to walk. You know, I guess it's just the 80s in me, because Child's Play does it. I mean, you would think the budget that they have for this film, they'd be able to do something like that, but okay, I get over it. Storyline here, as I mentioned, you had Anthony LaPaglia, played Samuel Mullins, a toy maker, and his wife, Esther, Miranda Otto, and again, their daughter, B, and by Samara Lee. Well, they go to church. On the way home, flat tire, B gets hit by a car. Years later, it just opened up to Sister Charlotte and the girls. There's a room in the house that he says do not go in. Of course, when you say that, what happens? The kids will be kids. They go in. The one does. And then there you find this doll, Annabelle, that is supposed to have been locked away in a closet because the parents got a brainy idea of being able to see their daughter again. Well, it turns out that it's not the daughter, it's this demon. So that being said, the Annabelle is awakened. Again, she doesn't walk, which is fine, I guess. Lulu Wilson plays Linda. She's a fantastic actress. She was in the film Ouija, Origin of Evil, a Mike Flanagan film. I'm going to be reviewing that soon. Taylor Buck as Kate, great actress. Grace Fulton's Carol. And of course, Talitha Elena Bateman as Janice. She has polio in a wheelchair, and she gets possessed. I don't want to say no more. It is out, so a lot of people have seen it and reviewed it. Well, that being said, terror starts striking the kids in this house. It's an amazing film, it really is. I was quite surprised. It's way better than the first one, at least. And what's cool about this film is it ends where the first one started. Very unique. So that being said, definitely check it out. As I said, you can purchase it on YouTube, Google Play, Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, Target, any format that carries digital. Fantastic film. I really liked it. I was quite surprised. That being said, this is Gruesome Herzog. I give this film a 7.5 out of 10. Again, it's way better than the first one. Hopefully you guys agree. This is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here.